Alright, so obviously things have been crazy, not only here but around the world with this entire virus bullshit. Been kind of off the path a little bit, but recently got a lot of stuff done that I needed to in prep before we start the wiring here in a couple days and try and tackle that shit. So I got little shit. I cert belt. That's took about 2 seconds, but figured out a fitting for the power steering. Put a little barb fitting in there, and I still have to figure out exactly where I'm going to mount this, but that's down the road. That's not going to keep us from startup. Alright. Yeah, this is all currently a mess again in prep to do the harness. But anyway, you really can't see it, but I got the feed and return lines hooked up here for the fuel. Got a lot of work pretty well. I think I got it all tied up for the fueling. I got the fuel cell mounted. I used 2 existing holes in the back that was across that frame rail, or whatever you want to call it. Put 2 nut certs, I think they're called, in there. Got the rear mounted, and then the front here I had to make a bracket, drilled out, put a nut cert in this frame rail and the other side. You can kind of see I had to run this straight across, dip it down underneath the feed and return lines, but that's stout. Got the feed line ran to the real pump, got all that wired, filter, and then return line. All this is run and hooked up. The only thing left I have to do as far as the lines are concerned are get them tidied up underneath the car a little bit better. And then I got for right now I'm using a 6AN line as a vent, just looped. I just have it hanging up here out of the way for right now, but I have that looped, and then I'm gonna run that out to the gas cap with a little filter end on it. And then the fuel sending unit that's in this, I think they said it was a GM, but I got that rewired up to the stock wiring. Hopefully that's the right way. If not, we'll have to mess with that a little bit. But as far as that goes, the fueling stuff is all done and mounted, and we are ready to tackle this wiring. So I think we got a pretty good handle on what we need to do as far as the wiring goes. We got quite a bit of stuff printed out here, just to kind of guide us along the way, because the harness that's on this motor is unobtainium, basically. Nobody knows where the hell it came from. So we're just going to have to trace one at a time. We're going to add roughly 2 to 3 foot to the harness and repin every single wire to the Wiring Specialties plugs for this 1J VVTi ECU. So that'll be the next one.